Hi, welcome to Let's Play Pico-8. This is the third video that I've done in this series, so let's keep it going. Today's episode is brought to you by Little Walnuts. There you go, that's what I have to hand, Little Walnuts. The game we're going to play today is called Get Out of This Dungeon. You have probably heard of it. I believe it's one of the... I don't know, is it a famous Pico-8 game? This is the first Pico-8 game that I played. How did I get to it? Well, I believe I was on Twitter and someone posted some pictures of some game they were making in Pico-8. I've tried to work out who it was from the Pico-8 community, but I can't. Anyway, so I thought, right, check this out, this looks cool. Went onto the Pico-8 website, and Get Out of This Dungeon was the kind of featured game. When you went on the website, there's a featured game that always pops up. And I played it, I thought, oh, this is good. So as a result, I bought Pico-8. So this is the game that got me into Pico-8. It's by Insanus. Insanus describes himself as a pixel artist, and I think it shows because the pixel graphics in this game are top notch, very stylish, very charming, and yeah, one of the big reasons I wanted to review this game is because of the nice graphics and the well done nature of the pixel art graphics. What is this game? It's a kind of action platformer. Is it a Metroidvania? Well, what does it mean if something is a Metroidvania? Because at this point, I'm not entirely sure what Metroidvania even means anymore. If a platformer has unlockable things, does that make it a Metroidvania? This game has unlockable things. This game, you have one big level that you kind of explore, and you revisit areas, and as you unlock new powers, you will get new powers that will let you get to new areas. Does that make it a Metroidvania? I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like that, I suppose. Anyway, let's get playing the game, shall we? So, I recorded this video once all the way through and realised it was massive sound problems, so I thought, right, I'll have to do it again. So if I do repeat myself, it's because I've got little notes to kind of remind myself what I was saying. Right, so I'm going to try and do the same run through the game that I did previously, which is a collect everything run. When you first play through the game, you can just collect whatever you want, and well, you have to get, I should say, at the bottom of the screen you'll see there are 6 kind of blue shapes. That's where the gems go. So once I've picked up all the gems, I can get out of this dungeon. But you can also collect spiders. If you look at the top of the screen, there is a little spider hanging out on a web. If you get all the spiders, you get some points at the end and you get a sense of satisfaction, and that's what I'm going for. Right, so how does the game work? So you've got running, you've got jumping, it's a platform game. You have got 100 lives. You can die 100 times, and it's the kind of game where that is a distinct possibility. You've got instant respawning, you've got some quite challenging areas, and it's instant death as well, so it's kind of going towards the kind of Super Meat Boy style of platform games, which I usually try and avoid. I'm not very keen on them, but I do like this one. What are the strengths of this game? I'll get moving, shall I? Because otherwise this video will be really long. What are the strengths of this game? Besides the graphics we've already mentioned, lovely music, check out those banging tunes and the sound effects. The music's very kind of bleepy bloopy and kind of minimal, but it works, so that's good. You've got little skulls that you can talk to, by the way. Isn't that neat? There must be a way to jump higher. It's as if the game is hinting at what you should do next. Perhaps it's showing us the way. I like it when games tell you how to play them. Especially on Pico-8, where you don't have a lot of space in the cartridge. It's really nice if a game can give you some hints as to what you should be doing. So we need to find double jump. I've just picked up my first spider from up there, and you'll see that I have these little blue flames, a little checkpoint, so if I die, I instantly respawn at the last checkpoint. More on those later. Check out the lightning effects, isn't that cool? At the top of the screen there, the little orange kind of square, you'll see that floating around. That's one of the gems I need to collect. And like I said, there's 6 gems that are kind of at the ends of each sort of part of the level, I suppose, hidden away. Well, they're not hidden, but you have to get to them. Over on the right, you'll see a key. The keys in this game work like keys in Zelda. A key just unlocks something. You don't need specific keys for specific locks. It's just like Zelda keys, which is nice. You'll see there's our first obstacle there, spikes, and lava as well. The ladders. A few of the comments that I read about the game, people complain about the ladders. People don't like them for some reason. I think they're fine. I can see why people find them difficult because of the way the movement works in the game. Your character does move quite fast. That can make it quite challenging to get the timing right. Especially if you don't have very good platform skills like I'm showing here. Yeah, you can maybe find them hard, but... Oh, there we go. That's what you needed to do. I think it is possible to make that jump by just jumping properly, but you have a few powers in the game, one of which is a kind of dash jump. You can punch, like so, and if you press a direction when you punch, you kind of do a little dash. You see there that I punched a chest and I got some points as a result. So yeah, when you're on a ladder, it's basically just like switching the gravity off. Look, you can just move anyway. Now your character does move fast, but your character also stops dead. Now, I have a real problem with the game Super Mario World. I'm not very good at it, and one of the reasons I'm not very good at it, I believe, is because of the slippery controls, of Mario. Not the case with Get Out of This Dungeon. Our little Viking friend, he stops on a dime. Let's see what this guy's saying. Where is this goddamn key? Right, I'm going to jump down this little pit here because I believe there's a... Hey, there's an amber at the bottom, look. So I've got my first gem. Now, I'll have to backtrack now and do all that again, but I know what I'm doing now, so that's good. Because of the kind of layout of the game, there's lots of different routes through the game, and I don't know if I'm doing an optimal route here. I'm pretty sure I'm not doing an optimal route, but there will be faster and slower ways through the game. That's a good little detail. It's good that there's kind of replay value there. So yeah, replay value in this game is high. This is maybe the 3rd or 4th time I played through this game. Oh, there we go, I'm up on there. The webs, they seem to slow you down. Nice. There we go, so I've got a key. So now I can use a key to unlock a chest. So I need to find a chest or a door, and I need to not die on the spikes. So there you go, here's a little cagey, gatey door thing. If I press X, bang, I've used a key, and I can get through. Great. Aha! The second theme that I noticed in people commenting negatively on the game, they didn't like the arrows, specifically the collision detection of the arrows. I've not had massive problems with it. I think it's probably fine. Anyway, I'll have to concentrate now because the arrows in this game are deadly. Oh! There we go, we did it. So as you can see, on the little platform to my left, there is another gem which I'm going to have to try and pick up without dying. So a little bit of timing. We've got a quartz gem, fantastic. The gems don't give you extra powers or anything, it's just something to collect. We do get extra powers, but not just yet. Right, so I have to do all this again and hopefully not die. Oh. I tell you what, practicing this, the first run of the game I suppose, my failed video, kind of a practice run I suppose, so this will make me look really good at the game, won't it? Yeah, I'm a really good platform gamer, yeah, I'm really good at platform games. So, the spiders, there's another spider there. You only find out about collecting the spiders after you first kind of clear the game. So that's a nice little bit of replay value as well. You notice there I dispatched a zombie with a punch. I like the combat in this game. I wish there was more of it. It'd be nice if there were more enemies in the game. all the other kind of mechanics that you encounter, I mean, so far I've only encountered spikes and arrows, but all the other mechanics in the game, all the other obstacles, I feel as though they're kind of fully explored. I don't really feel like, I feel like there's a lot more you could do with the enemies that isn't necessarily done. Now, I think, do I need to fall down here or not? I can't remember. No, I don't. Oh well. Somewhere along the line, there's a hole I need to fall down to get another spider. So I'm trying to remember where that is. Not the moment, I'm forgetting. Okay. So yeah, I like the level design a lot in this game. Pico-8 doesn't have a lot of space for kind of sprawling levels, so it's really nice to see really compact, dense level design like in this game, where there's so much to do in a relatively small space. I haven't had a look at the cartridge, so I'm not entirely sure if the game uses the full area of the map. I imagine it does, but it's making full use of that map, so yeah. Great level design here. Oh, this room. This is one of the harder rooms in the game, I'd say, because of the fact there's arrows there, and arrows are dangerous. Yeah, guess where I took an arrow. Yeah, there's a little bit of a sense of humour in the game, which is always fun. Now, this is the hole that I need to fall down later to get a spider. So let's see if I can not die. I've not died so far, which is great. Right before I fall. Oh god, this is tense. Anxious. Yeah, these arrows will give you nightmares. This is just, I'm getting like decision paralysis here. I've got to go for it. I've got to try and make that jump. Yes! Let me tell you, the first video took me a lot more attempts than that first video. Ice armor, you can now double jump. Fantastic. Yeah, when you pick up your little helmets like that, you get new power. So I've got double jump now. One of the things that is a little bit makes this game hard, I would say, is the style of the jumping. Most platform games that you play, if you tap jump, you'll do a kind of a hop, a small jump. Not in this game. If you press jump, you are doing the full height of that jump. And if that sends you into some icicles or into some spikes or into the path of an arrow, that's your fault. Okay? That's on you. Once you do get the hang of it though, like I said, the twitchy controls, but they are very responsive. Once you get the hang of it, it's good. It's satisfying. You overcome that difficulty curve, which is good. That's what you want. So, oh look, we've got slippery surfaces. Again, nice little touch there. I've just picked up a spider friend, great, and I've just died. There we go. So that's how you die. I mean, it is instant respawn. If I press X now, I will instantly respawn. Sometimes that gets you into problems. I do wish there was maybe a very short delay between pressing respawn and actually respawning. You know, like half a second or something. Just to give you that chance in case you just mashed jump by accident. Another thing is, when you die, you're often trying to jump out of the way of something and you'll be pressing the button and then bang, you respawn and you die again. So that does get frustrating, but I think it's just the style of the genre, so I can give it a pass. Whatever. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Right. Let's try not to jump into some icicles this time. So I do have a key, so I could go up there and use that key, but I'm going to punch this zombie instead. Now, what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to save that key rather than using it up there, because I happen to know that there is another key. Oh, there's another locked area that I need to use the key for, which is quite tricky. So, learning from my mistakes, I don't want to do that twice. Let's see if I can get the coins. Okay. Okay, so we spent 2 lives getting 4 coins. I'm okay with that. I'm not sure if I should be. I haven't really worked out how much dying affects your score. Maybe that was a silly thing to do. Right, I messed that jump up. Right, as you can see, this side of the game, this side of the level is where you're going to start dying a bit more. Let's see what that score says. You probably wonder how I ended up here. Ended up there. I'd guess it was by headbutting those icicles. That's how I'd have ended up there. So these ice blocks, you can punch them. And there we go. The jumping is very interesting. No! Oh! Talking and doing at the same time is not a good idea on this game. Right. This is my problem here, because yeah, if I'm going to talk whilst I'm jumping, we're going to end up getting little mistakes like that. Do I want to use the key there? No, I'm going to hang on to my keys. Right, so we've got another arrow area of the game. Anxiety inducing arrows. They are terrifying, they can kill you very easily, and we're on a slippery surface. Oh, that was I was touching cloth there, as my friend Martin would say. Right, so let's punch through that ice. Yeah, I do wish there was more opportunities for you to use your punch ability. Should we get these coins? Let's risk it. Let's risk it for a biscuit. There we go, great. Okay. There we go, dispatched another zombie there. Oh, we can have two keys. Right, I didn't do that the first time either, so clearly learning this, practicing makes the game better, makes you better at the game. Dash to go faster and further, yes. Look, it's telling you things, it's giving you little hints, isn't that nice? It's nicer, I think it's better to do it like that, with a little kind of bit of text in the middle of the game, rather than having a big info dump at the start of the game, where you'd show the player the controls, because you often don't take them in, especially if you're new to the game, so sprinkling them throughout the level like that, little hints and tips, good way of doing it. It might be possibly a bit easy to miss the skulls. I think the first few times I've seen a skull I didn't realise what it did, but I'm nitpicking, so I'm going to stop. Oh! Yeah, the emotions in this game as you try and avoid doing stupid things and dying stupidly. Now, I can't remember what is down this pit. Let's find out. Oh god. The screen transitions are instant as well, and the arrows seem to keep firing even when you're off screen, which can cause death at times. Not sure if I'm so keen on that, but hey, it's a thing. I feel like I've missed off an area here. Let's just go back, 'cause I feel like I've missed a bar. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have gone through that gate to start with. Right, okay, there we go. Trying to be clever. Look at where it gets you. Nowhere. Right, here we go. So, as you can see, there's a lot to do on this section, look. There's a lot of coins to collect. And those coins at the bottom, we're going to have to collect by falling down. And this is where the backtracking becomes important. Perhaps we can reduce the number of times we have to do this by falling down when we've finished up here, maybe. Maybe not though, because we've got another pit there, look. And we have to go down all of these. Yeah, people complain about the ladders. I think maybe this section they didn't like. Did take me a few attempts when I first played it to figure out what to do here, but I think that's quite an imaginative use of the ladders in the game, so I'm going to give that a pass again. I like it. Nice level design. Right, I do not fancy doing this bit already. We're going to go back and do some other stuff first. Build up to that, because I die a lot on this bit. This is probably the hardest part in the game for me. Right, let's get a spider friend. Let's get a chest. There we go. Spider. Chest. Let's get the coins that we know are there before we start jumping down blind pits where there's no visible reward and I nearly died. Okay, right, so let's see where this sends us. Nice! And I didn't die. Should I pick up the checkpoint? Yes, I shall. Because death is around every corner. One misplaced jump and you could be dead. Oh. You do end up starting to doubt yourself, and you do end up kind of making unnecessary mistakes and playing unnecessarily conservative. That's because the game is getting under your skin. Oh, this section, I'm going to die here. How many times do you think I'm going to die on this, do you think? Let's see. I haven't mentioned it yet, but check out the particle effects in this game. They are tasty. No! No! Should I die to just skip back to the bit? Yeah. So, there we go. Taking one for the team there. Tactical death. Oh my god. And again a tactical death. That wasn't a mistake. Tactical death to respawn up here. Yeah, sometimes to avoid backtracking you're going to do that. Which probably costed you a load of points. Probably shouldn't do that, but whatever. It was a tactical death. I didn't make a mistake. Right, let's see if I can get over this jump without screwing up. That was risky. Okay. Oh! Ah! Ah! Yeah, platforming everyone. Oh my god. Oh my god. You see there that... I'll just... yeah. Right. Remember how I said that there's going to be areas where you die a lot? Well look, I started this screen on 4 deaths, now I'm on 10. And I've not got to the top yet. Whew. That was tense. Right, let's plan this out. Let's see what he says first. I like to keep my spiders in my pockets. It's as if the game is hinting at what you can be doing or what you should be doing. Isn't that clever? Right, let's try and do this in one. Let's not hit the icicles. There we go. Oh, the next one. So, as you can see, the arrow machines seem to keep shooting, no matter if you're on the screen or not. Not sure I'd have designed it that way, but it's not my game, and it's fun. Oh god! Ah! Yeah, the physics in this game do take a little bit getting used to. Your character stops on a dime. There's very aggressive collision detection between corners and things. It's not very forgiving, but you can get through the game. I think the controls are pretty tight. Lava armor. You can walk on lava. Each time you get a new power up, look, your character gets a new colour scheme, which is a really nice touch, I think. So now I've got my jazzy gold armor, and I think this is the last power up I'm going to get. So let's see if I can carry on without dying. Okay, this is obviously a better route because the first time I did this I didn't have a key when I got to this bit and I had to go back. So obviously I'm doing things better this time. Good. Let's carry on with that, shall we? So now I can go down and I can get that spider friend. Oh, this is going well. It's not going to last. Nearly died then. Right. I don't think there are any other spiders hanging around for me to catch, are there? Let's fall down and have a look. Whoa! I've got... oh, look, there's one up there, look, that I haven't got yet. Need to get a key. Urgh! There's a gem in there as well. Right, I think I know where there's a key though, so let's get that key. Then we can focus on the rest of the game. Oh no, picked up that key already. Okay, so I don't know where I need to go next. Now, I've got lava armor, which means I can go down that little lavary path at the bottom, but I don't want to go there yet, because I know that's the last part of the game I want to go to. Now we've got a key, so let's get this key. So, as you stand on lava, you'll see that you have a little kind of health bar that ticks down. That gets to the red and you're going to die, so I don't want that to happen. Right, let's go and use that key then on that door. This is going well, this is fun. Yeah, I would highly recommend you play this game, by the way. It's really good. Okay, 4 down, 2 to go. And I think I've got all the spiders so far. Right. I think there is possibly another area up here that I haven't got to yet. So I'm going to go up here first, and then come to that lava section last. I feel as if I missed something up here. Maybe wrong. Right, there's a chest there, which I haven't got to yet. But I think I'll get to that through the lava section. Again, not sure if I mentioned it already, but as you unlock new power-ups, you see, you get little shortcuts like that. That's a nice touch. Have I done this bit? I think I've done this bit, haven't I? Right, yeah, I've definitely done this bit. Okay, right, let's go to the lava section then. Maybe there's 2 gems in there, I don't know. Right then, so let's get some... Yes, right. Everything is good. I've picked up a spider friend, that's good. Lots of coins, right. So there's a gem here. I'm going to get this now. Yes, and then there's another gem on the route down. If I go down where there's that lava and spiky area, quite nasty. We'll do this area first, and I'll try not to die. Hey, look, another spider. So you can see you cannot wait around on the lava, you will die. Let's get off the lava. Okay. So on the right you'll see there is a good old Pito Doom falling section. Let's remember the order we have to go in. We have to go left first, and then we have to go right, and we have to not hit that arrow. Last time I played it, I fell down and then I hit the arrow. That's not going to happen this time though. I guarantee it. Okay, so as you can see, we're getting further into the game now, and the platforming is getting more tricky. We have got icicles all over the place that I will die if I hit, so I don't want to hit them. I'm going to try and get that key first, so... Whoa! Did that. Got a chest. Good. Looking good. Let's try and go into the Pito Doom. There's nothing to do around here. I feel like I've missed an area off. Maybe not. So, left, right, and then left afterwards, I think. So let's get onto this little lower bit. Whoa! Left, right, left. There we go. Was that the diamond? So, 1 left, 1 gem left. And I've only died 10 times so far. Let's see how many more it takes. So this area down here is the kind of lava section. I leave this area till last. I don't think it's the hardest part of the game. I just leave it till last. Hey, another spider. Let's punch that guy. Yeah, get off there. Great. See, the combat mechanics are really cool. I just wish there was more of it. Check out the lava tile there, look. That looks to me like a palette swap of the regular dungeon floor. That is good. That is good pixel art there. Efficient. Making use of what little we have to work with in Pico-8. Great. Okay. So we've got a magma guy down there that I need to hit, or a lava enemy, whatever he's called. Let's get them coins first. That's the way I can, isn't it? Right. I'll wait for that guy to come back, and then or maybe I won't. Don't die, don't fall. Oh. Right, so I think if I run, punch him, get the coins, and then get back, there we go. Nice. So here, people may have got stuck here because you need to do a kind of, you need to combine all of your jumping knowledge together to make this jump. Now I'm probably going to mess it up the first time, so I'll get that chest at the same time. You've got to do a double jump and then do a dash jump as well. And the game doesn't tell you that, and I think people maybe didn't figure that out. Does the game need to tell you that at this stage in the game? Maybe. You could have put a skull maybe that would have given a hint about dashing further, but now that I'm thinking about it, there was a skull which told us about dashing further. So, again, I think that is fine. Probably the most Celeste-like area we've encountered yet. Lots of spikes, but this isn't Celeste. which I'm glad about because I'm not very good at games like that. Oh, this is, yeah, this probably is one of the hardest parts of the game. Right, so I want to get them coins and I want to punch the lava guy. Right, okay. Oh dear, well I punched the lava guy, but I think I died afterwards because I was touching the ground too much. Okay, so this is my last gem that... This is the last gem that I need to get. Let's talk about what's going on in this section. So we have got arrows, we have got ladders. I've already picked up my spider buddy. He was there as well. Now this is this area is called the pit, and it's quite tricky. Getting down there isn't the hard bit. It's getting out which is the hard bit. Because you'll notice I think it's a ruby we're trying to collect. There's a checkpoint thing below it. So as soon as you hit the ruby, you hit the checkpoint as well, and then you have to get out. And if you die, you go back to the bottom of the pit. Maybe it's possible to get down there without hitting that checkpoint. I'm going to try that, but I don't think it's possible. Okay. Perhaps I can do it. Secret. There we go. Right, I don't need to get that now, so I'm just going to go back because that will eat up a lot of lives. There you go. Found myself a little trick there. So, I've got all the gems now. I've only died 13 times so far. So now I need to get to the end of the game. I need to get out of this dungeon. So, I really like the progression of, I like the progression of the game. I like how you have to kind of collect these gems. You can do them in any order you want. You can revisit areas. All very good elements of a Metroidvania, I'd say. So yeah, we're getting near the end now. Get Out of This Dungeon by Insanus. Check it out, it is well worth a play. So there we go, we're at the end. Riding off into the sunset. Let's go. Got out. You found the way out in 29 minutes 56 seconds. I felt like that went a lot smoother. It did, because I didn't die as much. The first time I played it, the first video where it screwed up, I did it in 31 minutes. So all that knowledge and skill saved me a minute. But I didn't die as much, so that's good. So there you go, look. 808 points from picking up coins, I guess. You get points deducted for dying, so you don't want to die as much. So yeah, a perfect score will be done by not dying. You have to be pretty good to do that though. 16 out of 16, you see. It doesn't tell you at the beginning to collect those spiders. They're there as like an extra challenge, I guess, which is nice. So yeah, I got a better score as well. My last score was like 950 something, so that's good. Yeah, check out this game. It's really cool. There we go. Credits. So yeah, design and code by Insanus. Check out Insanus. Obviously, making some good games. Music and sound effects by Bogdan Ryshinsky. I think that's how you say it. It's nice. Nice. Thanks for playing. Yeah, thanks for playing. I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. There we go. So that's Get Out of This Dungeon. It's on Pico-8. All the links for playing it are on the screen in the description. Check it out on itch or the Pico-8 forums. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again very, very soon.